Hey guys, welcome. Happy Monday. I hope everybody had a great weekend. Um, Currently, this is the New York session. We are already about an hour and a half into the New York session, and I have already taken my trades for the day, so I would not be trading again. But I am going to break down the chart really quickly. But as you can see, I am up on both accounts. The account that's at the bottom, this is actually my funded account. And for today, I am at 765. Well, actually, 745, 25, 745. So my takeaway is 745. 765, that is not including the commissions to actually put on a trade for both buying and selling. And then the account above, I actually passed this account today. Although I still have one more trading day for this account because the prop firm that I am with, you have to have 5 solid, consistent trading days. And so the profit target for a 25K account is actually 1,500. And so what I would do tomorrow is basically called a flip day. I'll probably go into a micro trade and get either plus $1 or minus $1, and then that'll be it. And so come Wednesday, I will be in another funded account. So that would be 2 funded accounts that I would be in. All right. So today is a trend day. And why wouldn't it be a trend day? That huge, massive sell off that we had on Friday was absolutely insane. And although we are still in a bear market, what this has done is it has retraced. So it has retraced all the way from here, and it has retraced more than 50% of the sell off. And we are trying to reach we're currently in a area of resistance, as you can see all of these wicks here. So we're in this area. Whatever the case may be, we are trying to close above this 1 hour, this previous 1 hour candle. If we could get a closure above 910, we probably will go ahead and try to run it all the way up to this 200 EMA, and that is 25,964. Now, what I am anticipating is a rejection. Okay, I am anticipating a rejection here. If we could close above this right here, I am anticipating a rejection and for it to come back down. All right. But short term, this is very, very, very bullish. This is a bullish trend. So do not fight the trend. The goal is to preserve your capital, right? And so and I've learned the hard way, right? When we are in a trend market, I'm shorting the market while we're in a trend market, and I am getting absolutely destroyed. So never fight the trend. And as you see again, this is the hourly candle right now. And what we want for it to close to, actually, to be honest, it would be nice to be able to see this run these highs. Maybe swipe these highs here. Close, I don't know. It would be interesting if it's able to run these highs. That would be wow. Whatever the case may be, it's a 60-minute chart. Let's look at the 30-minute. So the trade that I took maybe about 15-20 minutes ago, I took it based off of the 30-minute. The 30-minute came below this 200 EMA, right? It dipped down. And once it moved back above the 200 EMA, I went on my 2-minute chart to find an entry. And right here, the entry I took was here. Okay. This is the entry that I took. And I got from 25,840, and I believe I got it all the way. I ended up closing out at 25,865. So that was the last trade that I took. Sometimes if you can't find an entry on a higher time frame, and a lot of times, like when the market is going in a trend, right? The EMAs are always going to be spaced out so far. And so sometimes you do have to drop down to the lower time frame to be able to get an entry in. And that's exactly what I had to do. Whatever the case may be, for the remainder of the day, if this continues, this potentially can get up to 26,053 if it continues the momentum that it's in. All right, guys, thanks for joining me, and I will catch you tomorrow. Everybody have a great day.